You've been on the valuation, you think you've done a cracking job, but then all of a sudden that surprise board goes up with another agent. How have you lost it? And more importantly, what can you do next time to make sure that that instruction is yours? Hi, I'm Sam from Ashdown Jones and also from the AJ Mastermind here in Windermere. And in this Whiteboard Wednesday video, I'm going to take you through a very simple framework for helping to increase your conversion from valuation to instruction by something very simple called a post-val video, a post-valuation video. Now, you might not know that we do these, but what we do is when we've been out to see a home on a valuation, we come back to the office, we create a beautiful proposal for them, and in that proposal goes a video, and this is it's whoever was on the valuation. In fact, I'm going to be doing one today with Edward, but he wasn't there on the valuation. It was me and Phil. Phil's not available today, so I thought it's a good opportunity on the post-val video for me to introduce Edward, who is our team executive, well, our head of ops actually, here at Ashdown Jones, so that somebody knows who they're going to be speaking to when they phone the office. So it's a visual representation of everything that you're going to talk about in the proposal, and it's really engaging for those people who don't really like to read a lot of words. And it also helps you get your personality across, and it also allows you to say things in a certain way that you can't really say in black and white, in words and on a document. So it allows you to put some personality into it, which is, we're all about personality. So we've got a lovely little place in our office upstairs here. So I'm filming this in the boardroom at the moment. This is not a really good place, as you can probably hear. It's a bit echoey in here, it's a bit corporate in here. We much prefer something a little bit more comfy and cozy. So we've got a nice sofa with a beautiful backdrop of a Lake District view behind it. And so straight away, visually, it just grabs you. And because nobody really goes in our office, nobody sees that backdrop, and therefore it's not what they're expecting to see as from an estate agent after a valuation visit. So the number one factor that's going to mean that your valuations are successful and go successfully to instructions is speed. There is nothing more important than speed. Speed trumps everything else. It trumps the lowest fees, highest valuations, it trumps personality. Speed is key. So if you can get it out to them same day or maybe the next day, that is absolutely optimum. If you leave it a week, they've gone with somebody else. You've lost it. So speed is key. Number two, feedback. In the video, Phil and I just sit there and we just have a chat. Hi, Howard and Hilda. It was really, really lovely to meet you. Thank you so much for showing us Rose Cottage. It was great to meet your dog as well, Dylan. And thank you for those lovely homemade flapjack. They kept us going all day. Something like that, nice and personality driven and nice and friendly. So no, it's not just one video for everybody as well, but it's about them. So the purpose of this video is, so start off with purpose. The purpose of the video is to give you our thoughts and feedback about Rose Cottage, how we would be best to market it, and also to talk you through some of the reasons that we've chosen the valuation that we have. And then you just feed back to them. So you can do it as a feedback sandwich. So we would normally go best things about the presentation of the house first, because usually the lady of the house is listening for that. So it's a beautiful home. I love what you've done with the garden room, for example. You might be missing a trick with the box room, but we'll talk about that on the next visit. So always keep something and create an information gap for the future. And then you might talk about the price. So as you can see in the proposal, it says that we valued Rose Cottage at 1 million. We feel like this is a bold and daring price, but we do feel like it's achievable in this market because we've got lots of buyers looking for that town, that type of home and that type of price point, whatever it is that you want to say. And then the way that you finish that feedback sandwich is in promotions. You talk about how you'd actually market the home. So you might show some brochures. You might say, so you can see this beautiful brochure here we did this with. And then what we can see about Rose Cottage is you've got a beautiful vista behind you. So if we do a drone or a twilight, this is what it could look like. And the floor plan will be especially important as well, Howard, because it's always Howard that likes floor plans. And as you can see, we colour code ours because it's a big house, lots of different rooms. You don't want somebody to forget where they've been or how many bedrooms to bathrooms, ratio there is. So there you go, you're giving feedback about exactly how you would market the home and also what you think of what's already there. The format is less important than you might think. Even if you just upload to YouTube and send it as an unlisted video, that is definitely better than no video at all. We've also done WhatsApp videos before, but you can't make them very big. So usually our post-vals are about 10 minutes, are they? Something like that. Matt does something a bit fancy, puts a sting before and afterwards. So it kind of goes Ashdown Jones. at the beginning and afterwards, just to add a little bit of fanciness to it. And then we wrap ours in a proposal that we use a bit of software for. So it puts it into a nice, like a handy digital document, and we can see when they've opened it and what bits they've looked at, etc. So we know when to contact them. And then ferocious follow-up. Now, you don't need me to tell you exactly how to follow up, do you, really? Well, just follow up until you don't need to follow up anymore because you've got it. So people say, how many times should you follow up? And I would say as many times as it takes. How much do you want that listing? How much do you want your board outside rather than somebody else's? Well, just keep following up until you get it. And that's it. That's our post-val video, 4-step success formula. Pretty simple, really. Well, of course, there's a lot more that goes into it than maybe I can tell you about in this very, very short Whiteboard Wednesday video. So can I make a suggestion to you? Why don't you come here as our guest to Ashdown Jones? Come and meet the team, come and see behind the scenes, and come and learn about some of these tactics in a lot more depth so you can go back and apply them in your agency to the ultimate success and smash the competition. Wouldn't you like that? Great. If you go to ajmastermind.co.uk/events, you'll be able to see what events we're running over the next few months and which one is right for you and your agency goals. Now, we don't allow any more than one competitor in the room in any particular area. So if one of your competitors isn't already booked on, you can grab your seat and make sure that you're here at the next event. All you need to do is go to that URL, ajmastermind.co.uk/events, and click on the information. Can't remember what the button's called now. Don't know, apply here or something it'll probably be. Just put your information in and that whizzes its way to us and we'll get in touch and say, oh yes, we do have a space on this programme, or no, but we can put you on this next date that's coming up. And then hopefully you'll come here to AJHQ and meet us all and also have a delicious lunch as well. So don't forget, ajmastermind.co.uk/events will get you to the next event and we can cover this and many, many, many more topics in detail and do a deep dive just for your success. Thank you very much for watching this Whiteboard Wednesday video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.